Right, so we're back at that gym. Yo, Chris, what the fuck are you doing in the pool?
Bro, I was getting this ball. I thought you were in the golf course, bud.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I got the floor plans.
Finally done?
Yeah, we got them printed yesterday.
Nice.
So, you remember guys, I was here last time, we were on the phone to Chris in this exact villa, and we obviously put the offer in, which got accepted.
Congrats, by the way. It was
Yeah.
back in, I think, October, November now.
Yeah, so now we're here, and we have the official floor plans for this beauty of a villa to be fully ripped apart and turned into something incredible. So
I'm excited to see it, man.
Yeah, so let's go through it and let's show them what's happening. All right, here we go, Chris. So, well, first of all, I think this is probably the first place I've ever looked at a floor. All right, so I think the main thing with this place is, and you get that when you walk in, it's very dark,
Very
right?
dark, yeah.
And you know, if we are looking to resell it for the price we're looking for, it's not very grand. So the main thing what I wanted to mention is that when we walk in, as you can see, we've removed the ceiling.
Okay.
And we're going double height because we need to let as much natural light in as possible.
100%.
And then as we walk in, again, this is the showstopper, right? When you walk into a house, what's the first thing you see? You're going to get a beautiful statue.
Of you, yeah?
Of me, yeah.
There you go.
A sculpted statue of me.
Beautiful.
But then it's going to be surrounded by like a curvature partition wall.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm not going to run through the full floor plan now. We'll actually go into the house and do that. But the general idea here is that, you know, we've got we've increased the space. So we've got now a bar area near the kitchen, which is going to be the dirty kitchen. We're going to have the show kitchen.
I remember before you guys had the chef's kitchen here. I much prefer this design with the bar sort of in the formal living area. It looks perfect.
Well, at the end of the day, you know what we need to do to make this something special.
So let's have a look then.
So yeah, let's go through and actually take a look at it properly.
So Joe, I remember on the plan seeing that you guys are pulling the door forward.
Yeah.
How are you guys going to create natural light in the entrance?
Okay, as you just said, we're going to be pulling the door forward. We're going to be adding this, and it's all going to be glass throughout this part here. So basically, what you're going to see is a lot more natural daylight coming in.
Wow. And then the double height is going to just flood the light inside.
Well, yeah, like you said, this house just really lacks natural daylight, and we've seen that on previous videos. So as I said, that's what we're going to be doing, and then of course we're going to be adding in that grand entrance when we move in. So I want to go and show you what we're doing now. All right. So as I said to you before, when we come to this part here of this wall, this is where the art piece is going to be. Beautiful. This is where the statue is going to be in the partition wall, just so it doesn't look so empty throughout, you know?
I agree. It just looks like nothing, to be honest.
And then on this side here, where we can see this wall, which obviously attaches the kitchen,
Yeah.
this is going to be knocked through slightly, and this is where the bar is going to go.
That's great. So you're going to have the bar with a formal living room here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I noticed you have another partition, so you're creating some separation and good utilization of space, to be honest.
Exactly, like creating separation, but not closing things off, because there's nothing worse than loads of rooms that are closed off, you know? We need that flow space throughout, you know?
I agree. All right, so let's go upstairs.
All right, Chris, so as you know, we're on the first floor, and as I said to you, the main thing, as we mentioned, this section is all going to be a cutout, okay?
So this is where the double height's going to come all the way up.
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect.
And, well, as you know, it's like super dark in here, so we're going to actually put a skylight throughout this. Well, that's what I'm saying, you know, it feels very closed off, and I don't think it even feels that big, considering it's so dark, you know, it really does affect it.
Yeah, because I think this house is around 12,000 square feet, isn't it?
Well, that's what I'm saying, you know,
good.
it doesn't feel like that when you're in here.
It doesn't.
So, one thing I do want to show you, though, how we're going to actually increase the master bedroom, because as we know, what's the main selling feature on it? It's the master bedroom.
100%.
You know, you can't have a grand house without a master bedroom, so let's go. All right, Chris, well, you've been here before, you know what this is. The master bedroom. Okay, so the main thing, where we were just stood, right, we're going to be blowing all of that out. So this section here is going to be, because I mean, that's no walk-in wardrobe, is it?
No.
So all of this space is going to be blown out onto that landing. So we're going to have a huge his and hers dressing room.
Wow. I've seen the plans, like it looks massive. Like it looks like even on the plans, you guys have put this glass box for where the bathtub and a little tree is sort of looking into the bedroom. This is a beautiful idea, honestly.
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely insane. So yeah, obviously we're going to have that much space, and then of course we've got that golf course view. So it finally feels like a master bedroom.
It does.
It's been a while since you've been here, Chris.
Man, this view here is very, very special, honestly.
I know. Like I've said, it's the $1 million view. But obviously, as you know, we've not got any electric in the house right now, so there's no light in the basement, so we can't exactly show you that. But this is what we expect, you know?
Wow.
I mean, we don't even really need to go through this, but just to give everyone an idea, we're going to have an entertainment room, a cinema room, and of course a spa I say, of course, not everyone has a spa, do they?
You know, Darren told me that we need to make sure we add an ice bath, so
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
we're gonna switch up the steam room and throw an ice bath in there.
Well, that's what I mean. I've been doing a lot of ice baths recently, and it's like a big craze right now. So
It is, yeah.
So yeah, that's essentially what we are doing. And this video, for everyone watching, obviously, this is what me and Chris do. We really focus on trying to maximize the value of everything that we work with.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, this place, as you've just seen, is going to be pretty incredible, right?
I think this is gonna be a plus 40 million house when it's done.
Yeah.
And what's the next step? You guys are gonna start demolition soon?
We're going to start demolition, I believe, within the next week or two. So
Okay, very good.
we're going to obviously...
We're gonna keep everybody informed of all the process, the steps. When the renders come, I think a couple weeks after you guys said that you'll have the design fully done after demolition starts. So
yeah, so I mean, it's quite hard for someone to imagine what it's going to look like right now. So eventually we will show you the renders, but you know, you only need to see the floor plans to see what we can actually bring to a place like this, especially you know, with a view like this, the size, it has all the elements of what luxury really is. So
I agree.
So that's what we're
Joe,
going to be doing.
thank you so much, brother.
It's a pleasure, Chris, and
as well.
yeah, we'll see you again soon.